Okay. So we can say we have only two options. If you want to store anything permanently in your system or anywhere, so we have only two options: file system and database. So both are very important. We have not any other option to store any information, any data, or store anywhere except cloud. But in cloud, we also use file system and database for the using anything. So if you want to save anything permanently in your system, so we have only two options: file system and database. First is file system. What is file system? This is a file system. This is notepad, and here we can write anything, anywhere. No rules and regulation. We can type anything, no problem, anywhere, and save the file in your system. Okay. But second is database. Database is very important. We can't imagine anything, any software without database. So database is most important topic of your software. Okay. So suppose here, what is database? So here, I think you know that Word, MS Word. Okay. We can say MS Word is like a this file system. This is an example of file system. We can write anything, anywhere, no rules, no regulations for input any values. Okay. But in MS Excel, I think you know that MS Excel. Are you know about Excel? In Excel, it work on table. There is a row and column. Okay. We can specify the row and column. Like suppose here I have declared MPID, MP name, city, email address, mobile. Okay. So there are columns. These are the columns. MPID, MP name, city, email address, and mobile. Suppose we want to store the information of Rohit or Jyoti. So here I will input the employee ID of Jyoti, name of Jyoti, city of Jyoti, email address of Jyoti, and mobile number of Jyoti. Same as suppose we want to input Rohit information. So I will input here MP ID of Rohit, name of Rohit, city of Rohit, email address of Rohit, mobile number of Rohit. Okay, we cannot write it as like here. We can write Jyoti. We cannot write here city. For all information, there is a fixed location, fixed position where we can write it. Here in EMP ID, we can write only EMP ID. In column EMP employee name. In city, we can put city. In email address, we can write only email address. In mobile number, we can write only mobile number. It's not possible we can write mobile number at the place of email address and email address at the place of mobile number, mobile column. Okay, so there are this is fixed position. This is example of database. Excel is also a database. Okay, and you can see here there is a data column menu. Okay, so this is a database. So here you can see this EMP ID, EMP name, city, email address, mobile number. Okay, this is a column name. Okay, and each column contain a particular information. And if we will fill the all values of all columns or some columns, that is called records or rows. Okay, so there are two rows, means two records. There are two records. Okay. So if we will fill the all information of a particular person or MPID. So that is called one. This is the one first record and this is second record. So this table have two records, 102 and 103. And the number of column, the combination of number of the combination of rows and column, this is called table. Okay, understood what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so here each and everything is very easy. If you want to search a city of any person, so we will search only the city column. If we want to search a mobile number of any person, so we will search only this column. So modification, searching, modification, deletion, any data insertion, each and everything very easy in database. Okay, it's worked on the basis of a unique key that is called primary key. Like suppose here you can see this 102, like uh, email address, your mobile number, your account number, your roll number, your employee ID. These are unique. Okay, it is not possible two students have same roll number. It is not possible. Here we are saving the information here. Okay, so we have not need to write Jyoti information two times or Rohit information two times. Okay, so it's all database works on the basis of a unique field. We have no repetition. We have not repeat the data in database. We have not need to this. So
Okay.
actually, a database work on the basis of a unique field, like your roll number, like your account number,
ID.
ID, any type of ID that's unique. Your email ID is unique in the world. Okay, so
Mm.
it's work on the basis of a unique field. Okay, second thing, suppose we want to store any data in database. So I think we know that uh, our data is saved in 0 and 1 form. Okay, in system, this is called bits, and combination of 8 bits is called 1 byte, and we can say 1, and 1 byte represent one character. One character means A, B, C, D. This is one character. A is one character, B is one character, C is one character. Okay, 1 is a one character, 9 is a one character. So all symbols are one character. So means one character consume one byte space in the memory. Okay, and combination of character, like here you can see this action. So EMPID, this is a combination of character EMPID. 5 characters means consume 5 bytes. Okay, EMP name EMPNAME means 7 characters. Okay, so combination of characters that is called fields or column. So with the help of character, we create fields, fields or column. Okay. After that, if we input the values of our fields, okay, that's called records or rows or tuple. Okay, so this this is called one record or one tuple or one row. As you like, you can say anything. Okay,
Okay.
and combination of row and column is called table.
The table. Okay.
Okay, so table contain rows and column.
Yes.
Okay, and collection of tables is called database. Means in database we can save each and everything in the form of table. Okay, in database we can save each each data, and any type of information we can save in database in the form of table. And table is a combination of rows and columns.
Columns.
Okay, and each
Yeah.
field contain a smallest unit of information. You can see this is a field. Suppose this is a record. One record. So EMP ID. This is a smallest unit of information. EMP name is the smallest unit of information. City is the smallest unit of information. So field is also called smallest unit of information of data. Okay.
Okay.
After that, this is a database. So if you want to manage this database, so we use some system that is called DBMS, database management system. Database management system. Okay. And this database management system have some hierarchy. So there are different types of database like RDBMS. We will mostly work on RDBMS, relational database management system. That is a type of database. Okay. And there are other types of database like hierarchical database, network database also. But mostly we work on RDBMS. So we will learn RDBMS and DBMS. Okay. So first of all,
Yeah.
we want to know about what is the database or DBMS. So database. In definition, we can say definition of database collection of data. Mm, the definition of database, collection of records of related data with minimum redundancy. So what is the meaning of minimum redundancy? Actually, here, suppose we want to create a attendance register. Okay, so there will be two columns. First, employee ID, employee name, or we can here specify date. Okay, we have here you can see this is a roll number 101, 102, 102, 103. we have not need to write here 102 again, 103 again. So duplicacy is called redundancy. So through the database, we are trying to minimize the redundancy. We cannot uh, possible, we can reduce to zero. It is not possible. But we are trying to minimize the repetition of data to the database. So in database, we will store the data with minimum redundancy, minimum duplicacy of data in database. Okay, we have not need to write here any roll number two times or three times. We will use only one times. Okay, so mostly we work on the basis of database. Secondly, here you can see this all database have a relation. Like suppose this is the employee ID. So this is the employee ID of Jyoti. This is
Okay.
Jyoti name. This is Jyoti city. This is Jyoti email address. This is
Yeah.
mobile of Jyoti. We cannot write
Okay.
it as this is the employee ID of Jyoti and city of Rohit.
Rohit.
It is not possible. Here we can put only the email address of Jyoti. We can put
Okay.
only the mobile number of Jyoti. We cannot
Okay.
write here data, sorry, city of Jyoti in Rohit records. It is not possible. Okay, we cannot mismatch. There is a fixed position for every information. Okay, so all values have a relation in database. This is a email ID of Jyoti. This is a name of Jyoti. This is a city of Jyoti. This is a email address of Jyoti, and this is a mobile number of Jyoti. Okay, so all fields have
Okay.
relation in database. It work on the basis of a unique field that is called primary key or anything, a unique key. Okay, now second thing is RDBMS. What is RDBMS? So we can uh, understand through this example. Suppose we want to open account in a bank. Okay, suppose the bank will provide you a form like account holder name, account holder name, father's name, mother's name, address, city, date of birth, okay, amount, like this, okay, etc. Multiple fields, and we fill the information like my name is Rohit, okay. Same as we will fill the father's name, mother's name, address, city, date of birth, amount. Okay. After filling this form, I will submit this form to bank. Bank provides us a unique number that is called account number. This is account number. This is my account. Okay. It will be unique. So in bank, we will identify through this account number. Okay, because multiple person have same name, it is possible, but account number will be unique. After that, suppose we want to deposit some amount. Okay, so again we will get a form, and this form have some information like account holder name, amount which we want to withdraw, date, okay, and specify the account number. So we will use again this account number here. Okay. Suppose we want to fill 5,000 rupees. So after submission of this form, okay, the amount of my account will be increased. Okay. Suppose we want to withdraw some amount. Again, we will get a form. Again,
It's 21 hours.
account, folder name, date, account number, and amount which we want to withdraw. Suppose here I want to withdraw 500 rupees. Again, we will fill same account number in this form. Okay. So after withdrawal 500 amount, automatically the amount of our account will be decreased and it will be four five zero zero. Okay. So actually, there are three files. These files have a relation on the basis of account number. Okay. So in database, all fields have relation. Same as RDBMS, all files have relation on the basis of a unique field. You can see in this example, all files have a relation on the basis of account number.
Unique numbers.
Account number, yes. Okay. So same as in any software, in any bank or any other uh, office, all files have a relation on the basis of a unique field, like here account number. So if you want to deposit, so automatically incrementing our account, and if we will withdraw, so automatically decrease the amount from our account. Okay, so this is an example of RDBMS. So in RDBMS, all field have relation. In database, all field have relation, and RDBMS have all files have a relation on the basis of a unique field. Okay, if we want to work on any database, we want to create a table, we want to create some fields and record, we want to store some data in the database. So we are using multiple database software like Oracle, like MySQL, okay. There are multiple uh, database software. We can use anyone. All software providers are facility of database, but there are some differences between uh, database. So Oracle, MySQL, FoxPro, MongoDB, Postgre, MS Excel, MS Access, and Ingress. So there are multiple database software. We can install any software in our system, and we can save our data in database, no problem. Okay. Next is, what is ANSI SQL? Why SQL? Why we are using SQL? Okay. So actually, suppose we are working on a project. Okay. And in a team, suppose here, we are working in a team, and this is admin, this is user one, user two, user three, user four. User one. Suppose user one is using Oracle, user two, SQL Server, SQL, PostgreSQL. Okay. So we can use any database, no problem. All database are working for to store the information in tabular form. Okay. Suppose there is a admin, and in this team admin, admin want to access the data of user 4 or user 2 or user 1 or user 3. Okay. So it is not necessary. Admin knows each and every database. Okay. So how to check the data of user 4, user 3, user 2, and user 1? Okay. So actually we have a language name is SQL, structured query language, and all database support this query language. Means we can execute SQL queries on any database. So admin want to check the data of any user. So if admin knows SQL, so admin can check the data of any employee, any user. So SQL is a language that for query language. If you want to search, if you want to fetch any data of any machine, any database, so we can use SQL. SQL we can execute on any database. Okay, that is the benefit of SQL, and we can access the data of any machine with the help of SQL. Okay, so SQL. Hello, anyone is there?
Yeah, yeah. Hello.
Okay, any doubt, any queries? Okay.
No. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Little question.
Yes, yes.
For instance, you said that SQL language in the job stack they said that MySQL, MongoDB, PostgreSQL.
Yes.
What should we write in the RDB?
What think? At the time of hosting any software, any website, it will be paid. But mostly the companies prefer MySQL because MySQL is a server and it is open source. It is also support. It's also uh, uh, it's also open source at the time of hosting of a website. So mostly companies, mostly developers prefer MySQL. Okay, because it is open source, and at the time of hosting, it's also at that time it will open source. FoxPro is you can say it is in starting we use FoxPro, but currently we are not using FoxPro because it's uh, not a powerful. We can face a problem at the time of creating RDBMS. Okay, but we can easily use RDBMS, Oracle, and MySQL. Okay, MongoDB is only a database, and mostly it's work on the basis like as a JSON. Okay, they have a different reason. We use rows column. They have a different reason, but they all work on table, rows and column. But currently, actually, PostgreSQL and MongoDB is in fashion because mm, Oracle and MySQL is storing only structured data like this. Okay, there is a fixed position. We can store in a fixed format. We have a schema. First of all, we will create a table. After that, we can store these values. This MongoDB, we have not need to create table. We use rows column, but that is work on JSON, JavaScript, object notation is work on this. So that's the difference. And MongoDB's work on unstructured data. Means like you can store any types of data like we can store audio, video, image, any type of data, and numbers and uh, character, each and everything we can store in JSON, but work on only a table base, all in our database. In the MongoDB, we have not like no SQL. We have not need to create a table like this, and we can store the data. But in each record, we will Oracle
I mean, like,
provide us high security.
Mhm.
Okay, so if companies want to most secure data store, so they will prefer Oracle, but it's a high paid software. And MySQL is open source. Anyone can download from the internet, or we can use this. Oracle. So you can use this link. Is a 11G. Very chat. Okay, this is a link. If you want to download and install Oracle, you can use this link. Click on this link.
Mhm.
Right? If you have any doubt, you can write in chat box.
No, thank
Okay. So you can click on this link.
Yes.
It will show. Okay, it will show this web page. Okay, like suppose you have Windows 64 with platform, so you can click on this link. If you have Windows 32-bit, you can click on this link. If you have Linux 64-bit, you can click on this link. Okay, so let's suppose I have Windows 64-bit. So I will click on this link. Okay, so it will show this dialog box. Here you can select this checkbox. Okay, then click on this button. Download Oracle this.
Okay.
You click on this.
It's not available for Mac.
No. It's also available for Mac, but we will search on net.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Here you put the username and password. If you have a account on Oracle site, so you can use Oracle username and password and then click on sign in. If you have not any account on Oracle, so you can create. Click on this
Yeah.
button. Okay, and create your account. After that, you can log in, and automatically after that, it will download from the net. Okay, so it will take time. Okay, after session, you can download it. Okay,
Yes, yes. Okay.
after downloading, you will get a file.
Sonar Cube is database.
SonarQube is not a database.
Okay.
Code quality.
Code quality.
What quality?
I mean,
Testing
it's
purpose.
it's a
Testing.
data.
Testing.
Oh,
Testing data. Testing and
okay, that's why we use Sonar.
yes. SonarQube. Okay, where is Oracle?
Let's see. Lombok.
Oracle, this file. Okay. So zip file, we will get this.
Yes.
Okay, like this folder after uh, extract your folder, you will get a folder like Oracle ANSI 11. Open this folder, then you will get a Dix1 folder. Please open this folder, then you will get a setup file. You click on this setup and you can install Oracle in your machine. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
I have already installed. So I'm going to access. Okay. So after installation, you can type here SQL. So you will get a option run SQL command. Click on this. Properties. Okay. So now this is a SQL command line. Type here connect and press enter.
So this is just command prompt, or it has some different command
Yes,
line?
sir. No. This is a command prompt of SQL. Okay. You can
Okay, so
also
we need
use
to download.
Azure. Sorry.
Do we need to download
No, no,
SQL
no, no,
command?
no, no,
No?
no, no, no. All database are perform support SQL. No problem. Only you install the Oracle. After that, you can use
Okay.
this. Okay. So type here connect. After that, it will show enter username. So here by default in Oracle, the username is system. If you are using MySQL, so there is a root. The default username is root. Okay. So in the username, you can type the system, press enter. And at the time of installation, you will specify a password. So please specify a simple password because high sensitive and high secure software, this Oracle. If you will forget your password, so you cannot access your account. Okay. So must be remember this. So here my account, my password is 1234. So please type here 1234 and press enter. Get connected.
Connected.
Okay. After that, we can create the table. So for creation of table, we use create. We have a command create table and specify a name. Suppose here I name Guru. Okay. Press enter. Type here. You can specify the field name. Like suppose EMP ID, and this is an integer type. This is a data type integer. Okay. And suppose EMP name, that data type var2, and 10 means we want to consume 10 character in a imply name. Okay. Press enter. This table have only two columns, EMP ID and MP name. After this, to add semicolon and press enter. You can see table created. Okay. After that, we can insert the values. Insert into group values. It's here 101 as a 102. Okay. If we want to store these values permanently in this table, so we use commit.
Okay.
Commit command.
Permanently.
Yes. Okay. So these are two commands. Insert and commit and group. So actually, Oracle provides us different types of commands, like DDL. What is the full form of DDL?
Delete.
DDL. Rohit, are you know about this?
Data.
Yes, uncle.
Full form of DDL?
Delete data list.
Data definition language.
Oh, data definition language.
DML. Data manipulation language.
Language.
Data Okay. So there are four types of commands: DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. DDL, data definition language; DML, data manipulation language; DCL, data control language; TCL, transaction control language. Okay. So DDL, in DDL, create and alter, truncate, drop, rename. This data definition language work on the structure, work on schema, like table. If you want to create a table, so we use create. If you want to modification in table structure, so we use alter. If you want to delete the all data of your table, you can use truncate. If you want to delete the table, so we use drop. If you want to change the name of table, that is rename. Okay, but if you want to work on the records, so we use data manipulation language like select, like insert, update, delete. Okay, and DCL, data control language. I think we use that like grant and revoke. If you want to create it, like currently we work on the system user, but suppose we want to create a new user. Actually, this is a Oracle. We have a only Express edition. Okay, that is a open source, but actually Oracle is paid. So here we cannot create database. At the place of this, we can create username, new username. We can create here. Okay, so for the, if you want to give the privilege to user or remove the privilege, so that purpose we use grant and revoke. And if you want to store data permanently, so we use commit, rollback, and save point. These are the commands of TCL. So there are 4 types of command: DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. Okay.
Okay.
What happened, Roti?
No. I was just.
Okay. So there are 4 types of command. So one by one, we will try to create the example of these commands. Okay. So here we have used, this is a create table. This is a DDL command, and insert data manipulation like a DML, and commit, that is a TCL command. Okay. Here, suppose we want to add here this table have this table have 2 columns. Suppose we want to add any column, so we use alter table guru add city bracket 2. So we can add a new table through the alter command. Alter table name, add city. So guru is a table name. Add, we want to add a new column. City, this is a
City.
column name. Yes, and varchar 210 is a data type.
Okay.
Okay, again we can show this. So this table have 3 column: EMP ID name, EMP name, and city.
Okay, to add one column, we will use alter.
Yes.
So I thought alter means delete. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So suppose if we want to add the record, so we will use insert into guru, same as suppose here we are going to use 3
Mm-hmm. City.
And Guru line 1 is enough. Actually, there are three fields. Okay, city is also a field. Okay, so we will here use comma and specify the city. Okay, because currently we have three column in a table, Guru table. Okay, so we will put the all three values of this table. The first is AMP second is a employee name, and third is city. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
if you want to display the records, select star from Guru. Guru is select is also a data manipulation command. Sorry, semicolon. You can see this. Okay, but
Okay.
first record and second record, city have null value. Okay, empty because I have added after insertion, I add a column city in this table. Okay, so suppose we want to save city of 101 and 102. So for this purpose, we use update. Okay, so if you want to display the all records of a table, we use select command. Select star from Guru. So select is a command name, that is a data manipulation language command. Is asterisk sign. It will show all. It represent all columns. Okay, from Guru. Guru is a table name. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose here we want to input the value of a city of 101 and city of 102. So we use update command. Update update Guru is a table name. Okay, set because we are using update. Set city is equal to New York, where
So
EMP is equal to 101.
2, 1.
Any you can specify, no problem. Here I have declared 101. So it will set, it will add the New York City for 101. Now we can show this. Select star from Guru, press enter. You can see this. Updated values here. Jyoti have blank for city value here. I have added. So we can update through the update command. Suppose we want to put the value of city of 102. So use here set New Jersey, where EMP ID is equal to 102. Okay. New Jersey, wherever. Now we have to show the all records. Select star from Guru. You can see this all records. So through the select command, we can display the all records of the table. Through the update command, we can update the values, modify the values. Okay. Through the insert command, we can insert the records in the table. Through the alter command, we can modify in the table structure or schema. Commit, we can store all values permanently and create table. We can create the table permanently. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay, suppose here there are three fields, but we have not information about city. Okay, and we want to put the value of only two columns or one columns. Okay, this is also possible. So here insert two. Guru. Okay, suppose we want to only the put the value of employee ID and city. So here emp is a column name emp ID and city values emp ID 104 and implied city is a suppose New York. Okay. If you want to show the records, all records, select star from Guru. Okay. Same as suppose we want to input only AMP name and a city. So no problem. AMP name and city values AMP name is Varun and city is New Delhi. Okay. We have not AMP ID. Suppose we have only we want to add only a single values. It also possible like AMP ID 106. Sorry,
Mm.
double name. Oh no.
Elect.
Yes, yes. Okay. So as per our need, we can input the values in particular column or all columns with the help of insert command.
Mhm.
Okay. 1 minute, wait. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's okay.
Yes.
Any doubt? Any queries?
Mm, No.
No.
Okay. Suppose we want to calculate any values, so we can also use update for calculation, any type of calculation. So for this purpose, now I'm going to create a new table. Create table. Table name, like suppose group EMP. Okay, here declare EMP ID int name 2 10 and basic. But then is number of digit and 2 is a number of decimal place. If you want to work on decimal values, so we can use number. Okay. And same as we can add DA number HRA number CCA number gross comma 2. Okay, suppose these are the fields of the employee. Okay, and I'm going to insert the values. Insert guru empty. We can specify the field number is empty ID, comma empty name, comma basic. Okay, values name, comma and basic. Okay, suppose these are records. Now I'm going to fit. Okay, start from guru. Okay, suppose you want to calculate DHRA, CCA gross like this. Okay, so we have update command. We use update guru empty set DA is equal to suppose basic 45% of basic. Okay, so if we will not use will not specify any condition, so it will apply on all records. Okay, so here you can see this. See this, it automatically calculate the value of both records. So if you have 10 records, 100 giga, 1 lakh, no problem. You have not need to specify any condition here. It will automatically update all records. If you want to update only particular record, then you can specify the update command. Like here, you can see this Here you can see this. We want to update only 102. So here I have specified for the employee 102. But if we want to apply same thing on all records, so we have not to specify where clause. Okay, so it will apply on all records. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Okay, same as suppose we want to
Yes.
calculate, yes,
Yes.
suppose we want to calculate HRA, only change the HRA.
Mhm.
And basic into for suppose 12.50%. So basic into 12.50%, it will calculate HRA. Okay, suppose you want to calculate CCA. So suppose 1500 CCA. See this? All records 1500 in all records. Same as suppose here gross. So gross is equal to basic plus DA plus HRA plus CCA and press enter. Do update it. Okay. Through the update command, we can also perform different type of calculation. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to share these queries. Please
Mhm.
try on your system.
Okay.
Okay. Any doubt? Any queries?
No.
Okay. So please install Oracle in your system. That is open source. You can
Mhm.
download it and try to execute these commands.
Okay.
44, press enter. Okay, so we can display the table of this user. No row. This is empty because this is a new user. So now I'm going to create a table. Create table. Table name is right. Employee ID. The name. City. Okay, table succeeded. Now suppose we want to insert the some values. Imply into apply values username, sorry, MPID, name, okay. If you want to display the all records, right? Okay, these are the records, 5 records. Okay, so here you can see this. There are 5 records and New York, from Delhi, New Delhi, New Jersey, like. Okay, so suppose we want to display unique record. So for this purpose, second thing, if you want to display only some field, like suppose EMP ID and city, it is also possible. We can here declare the column name, EMP ID and city. We will show only EMP ID and city. If you want to display city, unique record of city, so here we can use distinct. Okay, so it will show only unique record. One record of New York, one record of New Delhi, one record of New Jersey. Okay, here there are 2 records of New Jersey, 2 records of New Delhi, one record of New York, but it's showing only one records of all cities. So only if we want to display, we want to fetch only unique records, then we will use distinct command. Okay, if you want to apply any condition with select, it's also possible. Like suppose Here we can use where clause, where, sorry, mpid is equal to 104. Okay, so we can fetch the a particular record as per our requirement. We can also specify the condition like on the basis of city. City is equal to selected. Okay, one record. And if we want to apply any condition name, we can also do this. EMP name is equal to Ajay. It will show the record of Ajay. As per our requirement, we can fetch the record with the help of select command. Here, we want to apply multiple condition. It is also possible. We have and or not commands like here, like suppose empid is equal to 103 and it is equal to New Delhi. If you want to apply multiple condition, so we can use and or commands. No row selected. Okay, 103 is Ravi from New Jersey. So if we are using and command, so both given condition must be true. You can see here employee ID is 103 exist, but city is not New Delhi, that is a New Jersey. Okay, if we use here name 102, okay, it will show. Same as suppose here we are going to given the condition EMP is equal to 105. Okay, it will show no records because it is not possible one record have any record have two employee ID because employee ID will be unique. Okay, but here we can use it as 102 and less than 105. Okay, so from the 102 to 105. Okay, here we can use at the place or at the place of and. It will work. Okay, because in R only at least one condition must be true. Okay, here you can see the 102 is Sanjay and 105 is Ajit. Okay, and I'm trying to use not. Here you can see this 102, not 102. They show 101, 103, 104, and 105. We can choose only one condition with not. We cannot uh, specify multiple condition with not. Okay, we can use multiple command with and or, but in not we can use only single condition. Okay, so here I have declared not empid is equal to 102. So here you can see the 102 is not showing, and rest of all records is showing. Okay, now I think we have to delete command. Okay, after that, suppose we want to delete the record. Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to create table, another table, create table EMP as register. I'm trying to create a duplicate table. Table does not exist. Sorry. Table is not exist. Okay, no problem. We can use same table. So suppose we want to delete the record. Delete from group where it is equal to New Jersey. Want to delete a particular record. So we can specify the condition as per our requirement. City is equal to New Jersey, or we can specify on the condition on the basis of employee ID, employee name, city. We can use as per our requirement. We can specify the condition. Okay, suppose we want to delete uh, New Jersey record. So here, or suppose we want to delete on the basis of employee ID. Okay, because so here employee ID is equal to 103. Suppose we want to delete 103. Press enter. Sorry, table name is employee. Row deleted. So here 103 has deleted. Okay. Suppose we want to delete all records of this table. Okay. So it's very simple. We have not need to specify the condition like from employee. It will delete all records of your table. Okay, you can see here. For you deleted. So suppose we want to display the records, it will show no records. Okay, so if you want to delete all records, so we use delete from, only specify the name of table. But suppose we want to delete a particular record, so we can specify the condition, must be declare condition, otherwise it will delete the all records. So it will must be the, remember that if we are using update and delete command, so if you want to perform only on a some particular record, so must be specify the condition, otherwise it will apply on the all records. Okay, both record, update and delete both. Suppose we want to Okay, all records. Okay, if we want to delete same command, we have a command name is truncate. Truncate table and table name. Table name is imply. That's it. It is same as delete command. Delete from same command this. Delete from imply. Delete all records of the table. Same as we can use truncate. Truncate is also used to delete all records of your table. Okay. So if you want to delete all records, we have two options. We can use delete from table or truncate. Okay. But we can specify, I suppose you want to delete a particular record. So we can specify a condition in delete command. But in truncate, we have not specified any condition. It will delete all records of your table. If you want to delete only particular record with the help of truncate, it is not possible. It is only possible with delete command. To the delete command, we can specify one or more command we can delete. Okay, but to the truncate, it will delete all record always. Okay. So suppose here we want to display the record. Because I have used a truncate command. Okay. So now I'm going to insert the records. Okay, if you want to save these records permanently, commit. Okay. After that, suppose we want to perform aggregate function. So we have some aggregate functions like sum, average, max, count. Okay. So these commands are called aggregate function. So we can perform multiple calculation with the help of these functions. So suppose we can add a new column in this table. So alter the table. Table name is imply. Add column name is suppose fee and number comma 2. Okay, so I'm adding a new column fee in this table. Okay, so you can see this. There are 4 columns: imply ID, imply name, city, and fee. If we want to display, also you can see this empty fee column is empty. So we can update through the update command. Update imply set fee is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, so 10. Okay. Here empty ID is equal to 0, 1. And if you want to perform 1 minute, so here you can see this only one record here. Free value is only one record. Suppose we want to apply all records. So here we can remove the condition and then it will apply on all records. Okay. Now suppose we want to find out the sum. So select sum. Suppose we want to calculate sum of fee. So So here free from, okay, you can see this 50. That is the total of this column. Okay, same as suppose we want to find out the average AVG. So it will through the average of this column values AVG maximum value instead because all have same values. We can update. Suppose we want to change, delete, update, imply, set equal to 50 where PID is equal to 103. Okay. Okay. Same as suppose you want to update another record like okay. And suppose we want to find out the minimum value. So maximum values is 50. Minimum value is 5. If you want to use count, number of record, we use count 5. We can also use here, suppose we want to count the number of records, so we can use stars. So these are the use of aggregate functions. Okay. After that, we have another commands. Like suppose here I have used a last suppose here we are use this command. Okay, so here we can also use, or we can specify other condition also. So here emp id is equal to 103. Suppose okay, it will show this record 101, 103, 105, 102. Same thing we can perform through the with the help of in command. So here we can remove this where emp id same command we can apply perform with the help of in command. Okay, same as we can do this name in sorry mp city. We can also use mp name, no problem. And here like Ajit Sanjay Ajit. We can specify unlimited values, no problem. Right parenthesis. Where is right parenthesis? Oh, Sanjay. Put it star string not properly terminated. Oh, Ajit. Okay, so you can see here Ajit 2 times, Ajay, Ravi, Ajit, and Sanjay. Okay, and we can also here we can apply same thing. The city. Delhi, New York. Okay, fine. Okay, same as if you want to specify any other city, it is also possible. Like this is the in command. We can also use at the place of or command. Okay, and we have another command that is between. If you want to show range, like here, this command, like okay, no problem. We're going to specify this condition. I suppose here PID is greater equal than 103 EMPID is less or equal than 105, suppose. Okay. If you want to access the range of records, so we can use AND command, same as we can use between command. Like suppose here between MPID between and 105. You can see this same condition, same command, same record. We can access through the between command also. Okay, and we can also use not with this not between 103 to 105. It will show 101 and 102. Same as we can use not with this. Okay, so it showed only New Jersey, not here, New Delhi, New York. Okay, and we want to use again between command with string values. Okay, so between EMPI not here, city between Delhi, because we are going to use range in for string values. Okay, New Jersey. Okay, boy city. Okay, so I'm trying to uh, range from New Delhi to New Jersey. Okay, here you can see New Delhi and New Jersey, because it first of all it will arrange in ascending order by I think order by okay, actually order by is used to arrange the record in ascending or descending order. Okay, see here I'm using order by city. So first of all it will arrange the record ascending order. After that it will fetch the record from New Delhi to New Jersey. Okay, And suppose we want to use order wise with empid order by set order by empid. Okay, so here empid, so 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, and by default it's showing like this. Okay, 101, 103, 104, 105, and 102. But after using order by empid, then it will show this type 101, 102, 103, 104 in ascending order. If you want to display same thing in descending order, so we can use DSC. It will show in descending 105, 104, 103, 102, 101. Okay, same as suppose we can also, by default it will arrange in ascending order, but suppose we want to use SC, we can also use SC. It will also arrange the record in ascending order. Okay, so by default it arranges the record in ascending order, but if you want to specify SC, it's no problem. Okay, we can use the SC for arrange the record in ascending order. Same as suppose we want to arrange the record ascending order of EMP name. Ajay, Ajit, Ravi, and Sanjay. The name arranging ascending order. Okay. After that, we are going to get some example of constraint of the value of each column. We can specify some restriction. So it is also possible. So now we are going to create some restriction with columns values. Okay. So we have multiple constant like not null, unique, primary key, foreign key, check. These are the some constraint. We can say we can apply the different types of restriction on the value of columns. Okay. Any doubt? Any queries?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. And three participant Brijesh. It's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. So now we are going to create some restriction. Example of some restrictions. First is not null. Not null. We can actually suppose here some we have declared if, I have not value of any column, so we can leave blank. So actually we cannot store blank. Implicitly it save null value at the place of blank. Okay. So but suppose you are not interested to store null value or blank in any column values, so we can specify not null. Okay, so like suppose I'm going to create a table, create table emp empid not null. Okay, and name we'll get to city 2. Okay, here I have specified EMP ID not null. Now suppose we want to insert some values, like insert into EMP values, EMP ID 101 and EMP name like Ravi and city New York. Okay, press enter. It's working. You can see this. Select. Okay, 101 Ravi, New York. Okay, but suppose we want to insert the value only in some columns, like I have declared here 102 and city, sorry, EMP ID, comma, we want to insert the value only of employee ID and city. So here specify 2. That's it, New York. Okay, press enter. It's working. No problem. Same as suppose here we want to insert EMP name. Okay, so here 3 and city. I'm going to input here Delhi. It's working, no problem. But suppose we want to insert only employee name and city. Okay, so employee name, sorry, values, employee name, Deepak, and city New Delhi. So you can see this. Cannot insert null value in EMP ID. Okay, because I have already declared as a not null. Okay, so we cannot leave blank in EMP ID. Okay, you can see this. Select EMP. So here, in second column, name is blank. That is, it contains null value. Okay, in third record, city is a null value. Okay, but we cannot save null value in EMP ID. There is a benefit of not null. Okay, if you want to store value, we cannot leave blank. So we can specify not null. Okay. Second is unique. So suppose I'm going to create another table. Create table. Table name is EMP1. Again, EMP ID. Okay. EMP name. Varchar 2 and city. Okay, now I'm going to insert the values. So suppose here even that is empty. Suppose we want to insert employee. First of all, going to insert the value EMP1. Suppose all value, I want to insert all values. It's working. Implied ID and implied name. I want to save this. Implied ID and implied city. Okay. So, oh, but I think we have not declared unique. Oh, that's my mistake. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to delete this table If you want to delete any table, so use drop command emp1. Okay, so dsc emp1. So this object emp1 does not exist. Now I'm going to create emp1. emp1. Okay, here I'm going to use unique. Okay, the emp1, and here I have declared emp id as a unique. Okay, so if here we are going to insert the values. Okay, suppose all values we want to insert, it's working. Okay, but suppose same here I can change, like suppose at the place of Ravi here use Deepak, and place of New York to use Delhi. Okay, but here I want to save 101 in imply ID. Okay, you can see here it's working. Sorry, that is a emp1. That is a mistake, my mistake. So first of all, you can see here emp1. Okay, and emp1 unique constant. So we cannot repeat the value here. 101 is already exist. Okay, so we cannot use again. Here you can see this select star from emp1, and you can see this 101. And if we want to again we want to save 101 only for debug, so it will show error unique constant. Okay, and next is primary key. Through the primary key we can identify the record uniquely. Okay, so primary key is equal to not null plus unique. What is the meaning of this? Actually, here you can see this, we cannot store duplicate value. But suppose we want to store here null value. It is possible. Like suppose here, as you can see in last example. Okay, here in EMP, if you want to store EMP ID, EMP name and city, it is not possible because that is an insert null value. Okay, but same thing we want to apply in EMP1. In EMP1 we have declared unique. Okay, so here it's work means if we will declare, you can see this EMP ID is empty, means if we have declared unique, so we can store null value, no problem, but we cannot store duplicate value. Okay, if we have declared null values, okay, not null, so we can store duplicate value, but we cannot leave blank. But if we use unique, so we can store null value, but we cannot store duplicate values. So here in primary key is not null plus unique. We can, so if we have declared any key as a primary key, so we cannot store null value, and that value must be unique. Means we cannot store duplicate value and we cannot store null value in primary key. Okay, so here I'm going to create a table. Suppose 2, 0. At the place of unique, I'm going to use primary key. Primary key. And only two, okay? EMP name. Okay. Now, so insert, suppose. So here are many insert. So suppose I'm going to use an AMP2. Deepak AMP2. Okay, there are only two column, MP ID, MP name. No problem. But suppose we want to save empty or null value in EMP ID. Okay, so here I have declared EMP name. Here use any name like insert, cannot insert the value. Null value, we cannot store null value in EMP ID because EMP ID is a primary key. Okay, second thing, if we want to same value but duplicate value, okay, 101 again unique constant. We cannot store duplicate values. So if you have declared any key as a primary key, so we cannot store duplicate value and null both. Okay. So through the primary key, we can identify any record uniquely. And if any record is exist, so that record must have primary key. Okay, because we cannot leave blank or null value, we cannot store null value, and we cannot store duplicate value in primary key. Okay. Next is a foreign key. So foreign key is used to create the relation between two tables. Okay. So foreign key is used to create a relation between two columns, two tables. So first of all, I'm going to create a table. Table name is city and EMP ID integer and declare as a primary key. Sorry. It is a city, so here we use city code. And get 2 and city name. Get 2. Okay. Now insert the value. City insert into city values. So it's like NDLS. GN Gurgaon AP Jaipur. Okay, suppose three records in this table. Select from city. Okay, and DLS New Delhi, DGS Gurgaon, and JP Jaipur. So You can, okay, these have 3 records. Now I'm going to create a relation in another table. So create another table. Create table emp3, so emp id, primary key, key name, where get to city. So we have a code city code, where get to, sorry, key. Okay, references. We are going to create a relation between other to the with other table. The table name is city, and column name is city code. Okay, press enter. Press enter. Primary key is unique. City code, no matching unique or primary key for this column list. References, city code, and primary key where to city code. Okay, 1 minute. So select city. So city have unique city code, NDLS, GGN, GP, that's unique, no problem. So column list, no matching unique or primary key for the column list. Let's see, city. I think city code is not a primary key. City, where is city? Where is city? Oh, city code. Sorry. So, city code. Oh no, my mistake. City code must be primary key. Okay, so I'm going to delete drop table city. Okay, delete it. Now I'm going to create city table again. City. The city code, primary key, city name. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to insert the values of city. So city, where is city? NDLS. Okay, again I'm going to create table emp3 primary key references. Okay, so if you have declared city kit must be primary key in city table. You can see this. Okay, now suppose we want to insert the value of in this table. So insert emp3 values 101 Ravi and city code. So here I have declared NDLS. Okay, it's working. Select star from EMP3. It's working, no problem. But suppose we want to save here 102 Ravi. Hello. And here declare GKP. Press enter. Okay, it's not possible because that's a integrity constant. GKP does not exist in city. Select star from city. You can see here. City have not GKP. Okay. If we have declared here any other like GGN, so it will work. Okay. But that is a relation. So if we want to create a relation between two uh, table, we use foreign key. Okay. So here start from table name is EMP3. Okay. That is the benefit of relation. So we can input only these values. That's already existing city table. We cannot store any other values in EMP3 that is not existing city. Okay, that is the use of foreign key. Next, no, next check. I think check. That is the check. It's check and default. Okay, so I'm going to create another table. Oh, sorry. Table. Table name EMP4. PID. Teacher. EMP name. And H. And we want to specify a condition. Check H must be greater or equal than 80. Okay. Suppose I'm going to insert the values. So 104 values 103 nothing and edge is 21. Okay, it's working. Select star from MP4. Okay, but suppose we want to store 12 and here. Okay, you can see check constant. We cannot input less than 18 in edge. So we can also specify the condition on any column. Okay, next is default. So for default, we use create. So we can create another table. Create table MP5. Okay. And emp id, okay, emp id int emp name bracket and suppose company bracket to want to use default. Yes, we can specify the values like suppose. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to insert the values for this table. So create table emp. Okay. So I'm going to insert the value. Okay. Insert into emp file values. Insert into emp values is emp id 101 and name is Ravi and company name, suppose CTS center. Okay, it's working. Select start from emp5. It's working. Same as suppose here. I want to store to hello, and here I'm not interested to specify any values. Okay, not enough values. So here declare emp id and emp name. Suppose we want to save only emp id emp name. So by default it will save group at the place of company name. So emp5, you can see this. Here I have not declared the value of a company, but it will save group because I have declared default value. Group. So it implicitly it will save group. If we will save null value, we want to save null value at the place of null, it will show group value. Okay, so these are the constant we can specify on the column of tables as per our need or as per our requirement. Okay, now suppose we want to fetch the record of two tables or more than two tables. So we have a command join. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm going to create a table. Student, and here like roll number, teacher, name, bracket 2. Okay. And invalid identifier where cat 2, where cat 2, it's okay. In line number 5, oh sorry. Again. Now I'm going to insert the values. No, I'm going to create another table. Create table marks roll number. We can fetch the record of two or more tables on the basis of a common field. Okay, so here I have declared roll number in both table. Roll number int physics int chemistry int. Okay, now I'm going to insert the values. Insert to student values 001 and name is Ajit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the records of student from student. These are the records. Now I'm going to put the record of marks. Insert into marks values. So 102, 8, 89, 101 also. 102, okay, no problem. 103, 5, 7, okay, suppose. These are records of marks. Okay. So use commit. Okay, now so we have two tables, student and marks. Okay, and we want to fetch the record of both tables. Okay, so for this purpose we have a command name is join. Okay, so for this purpose select student dot roll number, student dot name, marks dot roll number, comma marks dot physics marks dot history from student. After that, we can use join. So we have multiple type of join. First is inner join. And second table name is marks. We will type here student inner join marks, and we can specify the condition. So for this purpose, we use on student dot roll is equal to marks dot roll. Yes, it is. If we use inner join, so it will show only common records. 102, 102, 102 and 104 are exist in both table. So if we use inner join, it will show only unique records that are exist in both table. Okay. We can also write it as select a dot role, a dot name, b dot role, b dot name, dot chemistry, student space a, and here a represent student and b represent marks. Here also use a dot roll and b dot roll. You can also write it as at the place of full name of table, we can use a b, like that is called also called allies. Okay, same thing, it's available. And we can also use using at the place of on. Here I'm going to use using and specify the column name. Okay. And now we have, okay, 1 minute. Column part of using clause cannot you have a qualifier. Okay, so here I use we have not need to specify the roll number. It will show by default because we have declared in roll number in using. Okay, you can see this. It will show like this. Okay, same as we can also use here. You can see this here. We are using join. We can remove this inner. Okay, it will work same. Okay, here you can see this inner join. Yes, suppose we are using on. So we can use here join at the place of inner join. This called, so here using role. Yes. Okay. So if we are using only join, that is called equi-join. What is the meaning of this? Actually, suppose we are using on condition here, like this. Suppose on. So here I have declared equal is a dot role is equal to b dot role. We can use any condition like equal, greater, less. We can specify here any operator. But if you are using only join, that is called equijoin. Here we can use only equal sign. We cannot use greater equal like this. Okay, greater or less, we cannot use this. Only we use, if you are using here only join means equijoin. So we can use only equal sign. Okay. And we can also use here same inner join. We can use as star from student. Natural join specify marks. Okay, so it will, we can speak. This is natural join. We have not specified the name of the columns. Okay, it implicitly it will check the common fields, and according to this, it will show the records. Okay, that is an example of natural join. Okay, now again, and that is an example of inner join. There are different types of inner join: natural join and equijoin and inner join. After that, we are going to use left join. Suppose this is an inner join example. Here, this you can see the inner join. It shows only common records that exist in both table. But now I'm going to use left join. In left join, left means here the student table here represent left side and Mars represent right side. Okay, so here student is a left table. So in left join, the all records of left table, it will show all records of left table, but only matching column, matching records of Mars, it will show. Okay, you can see this. It will show all records of student, but only matching records of marks it will show if we are using left join. If we are using right join, so it will show all records of right table, only matching records of left table. You can see this. Okay, only matching records of left table and all records of right table. And if we are using full join, it will show all records of both tables. As per our requirement, we can use different types of join commands. Okay. And student full join. Student full join. Yes, it's okay. And okay, so these are the different types of join. Left join, right join, full join, and inner join, natural join, and equal join. Okay, so these are the different command of join, different types of join. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Any doubt, any queries?
No.
Okay, so in next session, we will start core Java.
Good job. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Most welcome. You have need this, have you need these commands?
I'm sorry.
Have you need of these commands? You will try.
Yeah, if you can please send it. Yes.
It is possible.
Okay. so now we are going to create another examples of another things like table. I'm going to create any table. Okay. Like PID, primary key, MP name, salary, city, okay. Name it already exists. Okay. Okay, these are the records of this. Okay. Pune, Hyderabad, Kochi, Kanpur, Pune, Noida. Okay, suppose suppose you want to delete the record. Delete from, this is a table name, this is imply where emp id is equal to 1. I want to delete 1, okay. So here delete 2 records. If you want to delete any record, we can use delete command. With delete command, we can delete the record. But same thing if we are using delete command or update command. So must be remember, if you want to delete some records, so must be use where class and specify the condition. Otherwise, it will delete the all records. If you use delete from imply, suppose here delete from imply, so it will delete the all records of your table. Okay, it's work like just like as a truncate. Okay, it will delete the all record of your table. So if you want to delete only some records, must be specify here where class and specify the condition. Okay. After that, suppose here you want to update anything. Update one zero three, suppose. Apply set city is equal to Kochi. Okay. Oh, you can see this here. I did not specify the condition. It delete the update the all records. Yes, my mistake. Okay. So suppose here we want to show here. Suppose here we want to show here unique record of city. So here we can use distinct and imply here spelling distinct. Okay, so there is a only it is showing only one records of Kochi. Okay, if we use distinct. If you want to use here, if you want to unique record, we use distinct command. And here, suppose we want to show the order by. So here, I'm going to update the record. I'm going to update the record. Then we call all city Kochi. I'm going to update some records like update imply set city is equal to where MPID is equal to 102 or MPID is equal to 105. Okay. So we can show here only one record I have updated. Okay. Now suppose we want to change any other record. Five is not exist. Here we can specify here 6 or MPID is equal to 108. To record updated. Okay, same as we can update here. So here suppose we want to use distinct. If we show records. Suppose we want to arrange the record in ascending or descending order. For this purpose, we use order by. In order by, like suppose you select no imply order by. Suppose we want to arrange the record on the basis of EMP name. So here we declare a EMP name. By default, it will arrange in ascending order, like D, R, S, V. Okay, arrange the record in ascending order on the basis of A imply name. Suppose we want to arrange same record in descending order, so we'll use as a DSC. Okay, so it arrange the record, all record in descending order on the basis of EMP name. Just it is B S S R D. Okay, and here by default it arrange in ascending order. But suppose you want to arrange in descending order, so you have not need to specify here anything. It by default it arrange in ascending order. But if you want to arrange the record in descending order, so must be declared here DSC. Okay, it will arrange the record in descending order. Okay, same as suppose here you want to arrange the record in descending order on the basis of imply ID. You can use EMP ID and it will arrange the record. You can say 108, 107, 106, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, to arrange the record in descending order. Okay, same as suppose you want to arrange on the basis basic salary. So you can declare a basic, so it will arrange the record in basic salary on the descending order. Okay. Next thing, suppose you want to arrange the record in multiple keys based on multiple keys. So here, like suppose here I have declared name, imply name, EMP name in descending order, and suppose you want to arrange imply ID as an ascending order. So we can use ASC. Okay, by default it arranges. This is optional. If you want to arrange, so you can use ASC, otherwise you can use DSC. Okay, so here you can see this. It arrange the record, name in ascending order, in name in descending order, in name employee ID is ascending order. But you can see here, only it arrange the record in descending order, name in descending order. But did not arrange the implying ID in ascending order. So what is the meaning of this? So actually suppose we have a class. Okay, suppose we want to arrange the record on the basis of city. Okay, so here I'm going to declare here order by city. Suppose we want to arrange the city in ascending order. So Delhi, then Kochi. But there are multiple city of Delhi, multiple imply from the Delhi, multiple imply from the Kochi. So suppose we want to arrange the imply ID in descending order also. Okay. So here EMP ID in DSC. Okay. So here that is a problem here. Here Delhi is a common. In three languages, Kochi is common in four records. So which one it will arrange in first position, which arrange in second position, which arrange in third position. That is the issue. So in this scenario, it will check second option. Okay, because there is a common records, common values. Okay, so it will arrange the record of these three and these four imply ID in descending order. Like simply here question is a Delhi and the implied ID of these three record in descending order 108, 106, 102. And here Kochi is common in four record, it will imply ID in descending order of these four records. Okay, so that is a use of multiple. If you want to arrange the record on the basis of multiple feeds, so at that time we use if by default it will arrange on the basis of first key. Okay, if there is a common value, then it will check the second key and arrange that record on the basis of second key. Okay, otherwise if first key have no any duplicate values, so it will arrange only basis of the first key. But if there is a common value, then it will check the second key and on the basis of the declare as a second key and on the basis of second key. Here I have declared implied in descending order. So the three records are in the on descending order and these three records in descending order. Okay, but if there is no common value in first key, so it will not arrange and it will not see the second key. So same as you can declare multiple keys. If it will get the common record in first key, so it will that record arrange on the basis of second key. If in second key you have some common records, then it will arrange on the basis of third key. Okay. After that, suppose here we want to suppose here we want to select from apply where AMP ID is equal to 101 or AMP ID is equal to 103 or AMP ID is equal to 104. Okay, so it will show the three records of imply ID, imply 101, 103, 104. But here, suppose here we want to add other records like AMP ID is equal to 105 or AMP ID is equal to 106. Like that. As per your need, you can declare multiple arg values and it will show the other records, all records. Okay. But suppose here, so this is a very long query. So at the place of this, we can use here in. Okay, in we can declare here like 101, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107. Okay, and you can see this in the all records. So at the place of this long query, we have a operator in. Through the in, we can specify the employee ID or any, like suppose here we can specify the name, like suppose here I have declared the name MP name, and here we can specify the name like Sumit, Deepak, Suraj. And you can see this. So as per your need, you can specify on the basis of any field. Okay, same as here we can also use not. Okay, so except these number, these name, it will show the records. You can see here there is no Sumit, no Deepak, no Suraj. Okay, so you can also use for with not. Okay, same as we have another. Suppose here we are going to use here EMP ID is greater equal than 103 and EMP ID is less or equal than 107. Okay, means we want to fetch the record, a range of record. Okay, so you can specify this thing. Okay, we can also use another operator at the place of this. Like here, we can use between 102 and 107, and it will work same work. It will perform through the between also. Okay, and we can also use here not, and you can see this. This is a not means it will 101, 102, 102. It will not show between the 101 to 103 to 107. Except this value, it will show. So we can also use with not. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes, hello, Abbas.
Yeah, sir, voice broke in between. Now it's audible.
Okay, sure. And here, suppose we want here imply to the record from Suraj to Vinay. Okay, descending order. This is a string, but I'm going to use range. So select star from imply there EMP name between Deepak and Vinay. Okay, we want to show between the Deepak and Vinay. Okay, I want to show in range. So here it's shown here, but here using this Deepak and Raju, it's not arranging display only the between the Deepak and Vinay. So for this purpose, we use array order by year. So first of all, it will arrange the record in ascending order. After that, it will show the Deepak to Vinay, but all records are included in this. Suppose here we want to show here Santosh to Vijay. Vijay, okay. Now you can see this. It's showing only Santosh to Vijay. Okay, so first of all, if you want to show on the basis of string, so for this purpose, first of all, arrange the recorded ascending or descending order. After that, you can specify the array. Suppose here we want to show from Santosh to Vijay, so you have declared between Santosh and Vijay, and it will show the all records between the Santosh and Vijay. Okay. There are some aggregate functions like some average like this. So suppose here we want to find out the calculate the total value of basic salary. Okay. So for this purpose, here we use sum, and here we can declare the column name from table name is a employee. Okay, it will show the total of that column, total value. Same as if you want to find out the average, AVG, it will show the average. If you want to show the highest value, for this purpose, we use max. If you want to minimum value, so we can use min. If you want to count the basic values, so here we can use count. Okay. If you want to count the records, number of records, you can use star, and it will show the number of records. Okay. So these are the some aggregate function. It's called aggregate function. Sum, average, max, min, count. These are the aggregate function. Through this expression, we can calculate the numeric values. Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to create a group. Okay. So for this, we can use select count, select count, specify here emp id from employee. Okay, and